morning, everyone, and welcome to Awakening the Force Yoga. How is everyone doing out there in the world? For us, it is a Monday. Monday, Monday. All right, now, of course, if you are still in shelter in place, as we are in California, some folks still in New York, well, we're holding it down. Right? We're getting it together. We're figuring out how to work out from home, as we should. We should work out from home, right? Now, if you are following me on YouTube, of course, it might not be Monday and it might not be morning, but that's our situation here. And if you'd like to make a donation to these donation-based classes, you can do that at Venmo/Cecily-guest. That's CECILYGUEST, like a guest in your home, which I'm always so grateful that you invite me in for these morning classes. Let's come on and wake up and sit. You've got your blanket, you've got your blocks, you've got your sitting position. Maybe you're just watching. That's okay. Maybe you're just watching. You're sort of just going to watch me do it. And then you'll feel that little bit more accomplished for the day. Now, these are the morning classes. And I don't want folks to ever get bored with the reading and the breathing. The reading and the breathing. Why is that so important? The readings help us set intentions. You must set intentions. If you are practicing yoga, if you are practicing Buddhism, you have to have a very strong resolve. And it goes beyond exercise. It's very important that you have things in your lives, very, very strong intentions that go beyond, living clean, eating clean, exercising, weight loss, that whole myriad of worrying about the outward impressions. We have to have some kind of formal exercise to acquaint ourselves, reacquaint ourselves with our insides and our internal aspirations. So today I have something for you, and goodness gracious, I have not even finished this book, and uh, this is the Dogen's extensive record. So this is a Buddhist book. Look how thick this book is. It's very thick. And when you get into this territory of reading, it just gets very difficult. These are translations. And I was speaking to a young instructor the other day, and she said when she reads a translation, she feels like something gets lost. And I said, well, yes, of course. Of course. So this is why some of these things that are translated, honestly, you have to read them over and over and over again, just one paragraph over and over again. So, so this, and I just sort of flipped through and picked something out for you all. This is on page 80 and 81. And the heading of this paragraph, of this section 10 of a Dharma Hall discussion. So a lot of these books, what you've got is you've got some, a teacher or the Buddha himself, or some Swami would be sitting and people would be sitting and there would be some discussion. And honestly, I think we need to have more of this type of thing. I think the TED Talks are kind of close to what would have been happening here. Except these are day-long discussions. Like the topic is one topic and it is talked about all day long. And to talk about something all day long is expounding on. Expounding. So the heading of this paragraph is expounding and practicing atop a 100-foot pole. Okay, so there used to be these poles and people used to sit on top of the pole. So this is expounding and practicing upon a 100-foot pole. So it said taking a step forward or backward atop a 100-foot pole with a single mind. Turn your face and transform yourself. This mountain monk dojin will allow the pillars and lanterns to expound this principle for everyone. Have they finished expounding it yet or not? They expounded it last night and also the night before. Tomorrow they will expound it, and also the day after tomorrow. If they have finished expounding it, has everyone heard it or not? If you have not yet heard it, the pillars and lanterns have grown lazy and have not yet expounded it. What? Well, when you get into Buddhism, there's just poetic expression, analogy, and kind of code in the language. So obviously there's this idea that you need to have some kind of force or something in nature, a structure that holds, a structure that holds. The pillars and the lanterns are always there, you see? The pillars are structures, the lanterns are light, and structures and light are always there. And it's the structures and the light that are going to allow you to expound or expound information to you when you are sitting atop a pole and cannot move forward or back or even right or left. I just want you to think of how this analogy and how just that little paragraph is stated. And so the first thing you have to do when you're reading some of these things is you really have to dig deep into your imagination. You're sitting on a pole, and if you cannot explain it, if you cannot expound it, which would be moving forward or back, because you're on a pole 100 feet in the air, where can you go? You can't go anywhere. And so you have to rely on the pillars and the lanterns, which are the structures around you that stay. You have to rely on them to expound it. And if the people haven't heard it, then the pillars and the lanterns have grown lazy. That means the structures around us that are designed to support, hold, and enlighten us have gotten lazy. That could be our education systems, that could be our art systems, that could be our philosophical systems, our religious systems, our systems of discipline and order and work have gotten lazy. Well, and there you are. And that is how you get to chaos. And yet you're still on top of the pole and can't move. So this is a great and wonderful analogy, and I cannot ask more of my students than to do some reading, and I know it's difficult. I know you're going to read something like that, and you're going to be like, okay, I have to go to work, or gosh, I'd rather brush my teeth. I'd rather floss my teeth, or do some kind of accounting or wash the dishes. You're going to sit there and you're going to wonder, what does it mean? And what I want to say to you is that sitting there and that wondering what does it mean is the work. You're not supposed to know what it means. If you knew what it meant, you wouldn't need any of this. You wouldn't need any of this. So here we are. I've been sitting with the right foot on top of the left. Let's go ahead and change. And now I've got the left foot on top of the right. And so now we do some breathing. Some breathing. And I just want to do Bastrika through the nose. See, I'm just going to sit and turn my palms down and, okay? So let's do, I don't know, let's do about 100 of those. It'll go by fast. I'm not even going to count, so we may or may not do 100. But you've got your palms down. Sit up tall, roll your shoulders back, lift your ribs. And here we go. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Draw your belly button to spine. Drop your chin to your collarbones. Lengthen your neck and hold. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, release, and look around. Look around. Look right, look left, roll your shoulders. Okay, so that's it. That's it. And I know you're on Facebook, you're like, Lordy, when is the yoga going to start? Let me just start fishing around and come off the feed. Don't do it. You cannot have aspirations for something and then not have the interest or the discipline to do it. I'm going to bust those chops today. How are you going to get there? How are you going to get to the ashram? And then you're going to go and you're going to be there in India, in Bali, in some wonderful place, and you're just going to be sitting there. You're going to say, when do I get to go outside and enjoy myself? Well, my best recommendation is you sit here right here with me on the Facebook, on the YouTube, on the Instagram. You do it with me. I'm doing it with you. Get it done. Let's go ahead and change legs. It's all about practice. Practice and all is coming. Okay, you got your right foot back on top. Let's loosen it up with some twisting. Twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Twist to the left. Inhale, exhale. Yeah. We'll start moving. And twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Twist to the left. Inhale, exhale. Place your hands back behind you. Lift your ribs. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Walk out, bow your head. Exhale. We do this 2 more times. Hands to the back. Lift the ribs. Look up. Inhale. And exhale. Walk it forward. Bow your head. And take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it forward. Nice. Sitting here, go ahead. You're going to lengthen your legs out towards me. Nice, long, and straight. Oh, we've been sitting with bent knees, so give your legs a rub down. Good. Great. You know how I like to do in the morning. You're going to give that little bit of massage. Little pounding, little tenderizing. I like to get into the inside and then on top of the quad and then to the outside of the right leg and way up on the hip, way up on the hip. Look how I'm sort of leaning to the left so I can get a little bit more of that IT band on the right side. Good, let's get into the back of the hamstring. Hello. Oh, good morning, good morning. This is the good stuff, you know it. Come on, let's get the left leg. Yes, I'm gonna get on top of the quad. Great, great, great. A little bit on the inside, right? Tenderizing, tenderizing. Get back on top of the quad. You're gonna start leaning to the right so you can get good into the IT band of the outside of the left leg. I love it. Now that's a treat. That's a treat. That's a treat. Is to get, actually, you can't wait for things like massage and things like that to come back. All right, when I can get back and see my chiropractor, because that's the really good stuff. Treat yourself there. Okay, great, great, great. Well, let's just keep the legs out in front and slap the back. Oh. So what does this do? It gets circulation going into your back, and you can get really intense slapping the back. I like to really move my body quite a bit right to left. Yes, 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 yes. Right? Gets all that going. And then you're going to make fists, and you're going to lean over and get into the back of your liver and your kidneys. So you can hear that vibration going in. It just is going to get, you're getting into the back of your organs, the back of your liver, kidneys, pancreas. Right, good, 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 good. Roll your shoulders round, up and back, round, up and back, round, up and back. Draw the right foot in. Draw the right foot in. Great. Take your left arm up. Left hand on the right ear. So you're going to lean your head to the left and push your right knee down. Hold. 5. Yeah, you can go real low. 4. I almost like to fall to the floor. 3, because otherwise you're kind of weirdly holding yourself up too. I mean, if you were to think about it, if someone else was pushing your head down, you'd really start to fall to the floor, and that's when you feel the stretches. 2 and 1. Great. Let's reach out for your left foot. Give a nice stretch there. 5, 4, draw down, 3, draw down, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to take your right elbow down and lean over to the right. Nice. Let's bring this one back. Inhale, take it over. Exhale. Yeah, let your right elbow come all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, way down, way down, way down. Again, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come on now. And 2 more. Inhale. Exhaling. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring your forehead down to your right knee. And come on up. Let's change sides. Right on, right on. The left foot is going to come in. Take your right hand up and put it on your left ear. And start leaning. Now, you tell me, you're here, you're kind of sitting up. What happens if you really start to fall? I don't know about you, but then I really feel something on the outside backside of the left hip. And then the further I go to the right, I'm getting a lot more intense stretch along the neck. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Come on up, stretch out. Inhale, exhale over the right foot. 5, just breathe deep, just gentle stretch. 4 and 3. No big deal, no big deal. And 1. Come on up. Leaning into, the left elbow. Let's take the right arm over. There's 1. Let's bring it back. Inhale and over. 2. Bring it back. Inhale and 3. So just easy and one. And I don't mean easy like simple. It's just you want to ease yourself into stretches. Like don't make a big deal out of it so much. Right on, right on. Great. Let's go ahead and hold on to the soles of the feet. Baddha Konasana. 5 breaths. Look up, lift up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, bow down, bow down. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold, way down, way down. Inhale, up. Exhale, way down. Oh, it feels so good. Inhale, up. See, I don't worry about getting my knees way down to the sides. I really just try to get my face forward ahead of my feet. And inhale, up. And exhale. See the way I'm sort of trying to get my ribs way out, my elbows way back. Uh-huh. And up. Excellent. Let's face the right side. I've always got 2 blankets in the morning. One is for sitting and one is for stretching out. And roll back, give your knees a hug. Nice. That feels great. And let's make a tabletop here. Place your hands behind your ears and lift up. And crunch, crunches, crunches, crunches. We're going to keep this going for a moment. Yeah, we're going to keep this going for a while. Just crunch and crunch and crunch, but I'm going to add stuff to it, and that's what's going to get the fire really burning. Crunch and crunch and crunch and crunch. Now, I'm not going to change the legs, but the torso is going to start to work to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And it's small. It's a small twist. Let your elbow drop to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. You are still crunching and crunching. So up and up and twist to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Oh, to the right. Here we go. To the left. We're going to add left knee, right knee, left knee. But keep your elbows away from the knee. Keep your elbows just away from the knee. Don't let the legs distract what the upper body is doing. Keep your throat open. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your chest open. Right, and right. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Go back to crunches in the center. And up, and up. Hey, where'd you go? Where are you going? Don't go away. Where are you going? And crunch, and crunch. Keep that tabletop. Don't start pulling your knees in. Keep that tabletop. Crunch, and crunch, and crunch, and hold, hold. You do not have to be up high. Just hold where you are. Hold 3, hold 2, and 1. Good. Straighten out your legs in front of you. Take your arms back with your ears way back. Sit all the way up to the right knee. Bow your forehead to the knee. And then open. Inhale. And up to the left knee. Yes, yes, yes. Exhale. And open. And to the right knee. Exhale. And back. Inhale. And to the left knee. And back. Inhale. Sitting up to both knees. Get your fingers around the shin bones. Shin bones. Bow your forehead to the knees. Start. You're going to hug in tight. And open. We got 3 more like this. I feel it. Up, 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 up. Forehead to the knees. Breathe. Breathe. Come on, yo. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, up, 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 and open, inhale. Stay with me again, up, 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 up. This is both knees, and open. We're still going up to both knees, but place your hands behind your thighs, extend your legs. Reach out with your arms, Navasana, the boat pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back. Now we're going to roll further back. Roll back. All the way forward, straight legs, forward, fold. And bend your knees. Bend your knees so you can roll back. Roll forward, straight legs, forward, fold. Bend your knees, roll back. Roll forward, straight legs, forward, fold. Again, roll back. And forward, straight legs, get a little bit deeper, 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 deeper each time. Roll back, yes, and forward, yes, and fold, deep, deeper, deeper, deeper. And back, yeah, yeah, and forward, fold. Way down, way down. Great, face me, legs out wide, Upavishta Konasana, place your hands behind you. Take your right leg up, 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 down and up. Up for the quad and the hip flexor. Up, down, and up. 4 more is 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lie down on your left elbow and take your right knee back for the hip flexor stretch. Good. Using your right arm, circle up and back. 5, down and forward, up and back. 4, oh, that quad stretch feels good. And down. And 3, up and back a little bit. Look at the ceiling. 2, up and back. And 1. Good. Changing sides. Well, we're going to do the whole thing facing the left side. Are we going to do the crunches? We're going to do all those crunches? Yeah. And make your tabletop. All right, where are you going? And up, and up. We just got here. We're leaving. No. Where are you going? Up and up. She's doing crunches again. Up. We're leaving. Up and up. But we just got here. Up and up and up. We won't do as many. Don't worry. And up and up. Now remember, you got to start with a little twist. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Right and come on, right and left. Hey, right, stay with me, left. I feel it too. And left, I feel it. Right and add the knee, right knee. So right, keep your elbows away from your knees. Keep your elbows back and away from your knees. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. 8. What? 7. Cecily, no. 6. Yes. 5. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs up. Don't let your pillars and lanterns get lazy. Roll forward. Don't let yourself get lazy. You know, doing your abdominal work, doing your core work, that's a pillar. Right? That is a pillar to our exercise regimens, is keeping the abdominals strong. Give me one more of these. Great. And then extend Navasana. 5. This is a pillar position. 4. Should be able to do it in your sleep. 3. And stay very fashionable. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes, and 1. Good. Stretch it forward. And roll back. And forward. Now you're going to see, and back, you're going to see all of that abdominal crunching and the boat pose makes your forward fold better. Many times I tell students, stop worrying about stretching. Don't stretch. Your body really doesn't want to stretch. Give me one more of these. Right? The body really doesn't want to stretch. But mobility, getting mobile, yeah, that's a different thing. So this is mobility, left leg, up, 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 and up. Now what people will say is up, oh, I feel so tight. It's not tightness. Up. Up, it's the weakness of the muscle. The muscle's not strong enough to lift itself. Your leg is not strong enough to lift itself. And actually the inhibitions are on the other side or in somewhere else. 4 more, 3 more, 2 and 1. Good. Upavishta Konasana. Forward stretch. Reach out for your toes. Right? And draw down. Listen carefully. Look up a bit. Both hands on the right. Stretch. Look up a bit. Twist towards me. Left arm over the top. Stretch. Come back to the center. Inhale. Back to the center. Upavishta Konasana. Bow down. Look up a bit. Inhale. Both hands to the left. Bow down. Look up a bit. Twist towards me. Take your right arm. Stretch it over. Breathe, breathe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Right? And come up center. Good. One more time. Upavishta. Down, way down. See, I'm getting my feet a little bit wider. Look up, look towards me. Yeah, take both hands to the right. I don't mind if your legs roll. I don't mind if your body rolls. Look up towards me. Lean to the right. I don't mind. That was a discovery. I had a discovery. I was like, well, if I were just willing to let my body roll a bit, I can get more mobility, more stretch. Good. Come up and center. Inhale, exhale. Last one, Upavishta, forward fold. Both hands to the left, fold down. Look up, lift up, twist towards me. Now, some of you are probably already saying, are we going to stand up today? Yeah, we are. We're getting ready to stand up right now. Come on, up, 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 center, inhale. Bring your feet together. However, I will counsel my yoga students. The better you are at floor work, the better your yoga is getting. And indeed, it's the floor work that really separates the tradition of the asana. It's all of the poses on the floor. There are many, many, many more poses on the floor than standing. We're in downward facing dog and taking some pedal pushers. All right. And it's those poses on the floor, right? That's when people start saying, I'm leaving. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want that kind of yoga. Don't ever say things like that. Don't say things like, what kind of yoga do you do? See, I'm moving forward and back. Don't get caught out there. What kind of yoga do you do? Forward and back, forward and back. Inhale. See, I tell people, I practice yoga. I practice it. It's like people who like to eat. If you like to eat, can you imagine somebody saying, well, what kind of food do you like to eat? You're like, okay, hey, I don't know what to tell you, but if you put it in front of me, I'm going to eat it. I like to eat. So if you like to eat, you can't answer that question. Walk your hands back, right? Set your feet wide, wide. Goddess squatting at the back of the mat. Goddess squat, reach out the arms, inhale. Exhale, straight legs, forward fold. Stand all the way up, inhale, stretch up, stretch back. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out to plank, inhale. Downward dog, push back, exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Maybe turn your toes out a little bit for goddess squatting. And reach out, reach out. Straight legs, forward fold. I'm going to turn my toes back inward. Stand all the way up, inhale. This is a little bit wide stance in my feet. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do this again. Chin to the chest. Walk out, plank. Push that body energy forward, downward facing dog. Send the energy back. Walk your hands back to your feet. You practice yoga, you'll do it all. Turn your feet out, goddess squat. Exhale, forward folding. Stand all the way up, inhale, back bending. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Walk out plank. So look, I'm going to stop this plank short, and then really push the shoulders forward. And downward dog, and then you might find that your downward dog is fitted nicely. Walk your hands back to your feet. Turn your toes out, goddess squatting. Now we're going to go up and down in this goddess squat. So bring your hands into prayer. Stand straight up. Make a little bit of a letter X, back bend, and squat right back down. Inhale, up, forward, exhale, squat. Inhale, up, 3, exhale, squat. Inhale, up, 2, yes, exhale, squat. And 1, inhale, exhale, squat. Wonderful. Let's come out to plank. Please drop your knees. Cross your ankles behind you and bring your entire body down, 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 down. Set your hands out wide. You're up on piano fingers. The elbows are up. 5 push-ups, please. Yeah, 5. Here we go. 1 and down. 2 and down. Stay on those fingertips. 3 and down. 4, down. 5. Push up and back. Leave the right knee down. Turn towards me. Leave the right hand down. Place your left hand on your hip. Oops, lift your left leg. Good. 5 times the left leg goes forward and back. 1. Back, back, back. And 2. Back, back, back. And 3. Back, back, back. And 4. Breathe. Inhale. And 5. Good. That knee comes down. Wonderful. Step your right foot forward. Use your block if need be. You're going to bend both knees, bend, and then straighten both legs. 5. That's 1. And bend, stretch, and push back. 2. Bend, inhale, push back. 3. Bend, inhale, push back. 4. And bend and push back. 5. Great. Bend. Look, you're going to sit all the way back on the left foot. So if you've got a block, it's going to be handy for you to put right underneath the buttocks. Otherwise, you're sitting all the way back. Arms up. 5. Forward fold over right leg. Prayer position. Inhale. Up 4. And forward fold down. And up 3. Forward fold. And 2. Forward fold. Yes, yes, yes. And 1. Forward fold. Use your hands. Push yourself up. Face me. Prasarita Padottanasana. Set your legs wide. Bow your head down. Get a good stretch there. Some folks, you have an inversion practice. This is a good place to put it. Great place to put an inversion. You don't have to go, your feet don't have to go high. I try to get people to stop trying to take their legs all the way up. You actually just want to take your legs 8 inches off the floor. That's it, especially in the morning. Well, let's go ahead, turn to the left, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, come on down to the mat. Cross your ankles, send your hands wide. There are 5 push-ups. Where are you going? Don't leave. No, stay with me. Stay with me. 5 push-ups. Up, 1, and down. Come on now. 2, this is the easy stuff, and down. Breathe, 3, and down, and 4, down, 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 and 5, great. Take it back, bending the knees. Let's go ahead, you're going to grab the block, step the left foot forward. And we're going to straighten both legs, straighten, 5, and down. Oh, I left out the side leg. I'll put it back in, 4, yes, and straight legs, 3, open the hamstring, and 2, good, 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 and 1. It's a nice staggered stance, straight legs. We're going to go back to all 4s. Keep the left knee down, put the left hand down, turn towards me, put the right hand on your hip, lift your right leg. Comes towards me. 5, back, 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 and 4, yes, yes, and 3, back, back. Lovely balance. 2, back, back, and 1. Back and back. Good, that knee comes down. Step your left foot forward again. This is nice when you have a block because I'm just going to sit right back on the block. Lovely Triangakapada Paschimottanasana. And forward fold, way down. Inhale up. This is big stretch. Exhaling down. Big stretch up. Hello. Good morning. Right. And down. Look how the hands go way past the foot. 2 more. Inhale up. And exhaling. And 1 more. Inhale up. And exhale. Forward fold. So good. You're going to rock forward. Face me in Prasarita Padottanasana. High. And then stretch down. Stretch down. In some cases, you're setting your feet wider. In other cases, you're taking an inversion. It is a bit harder to get to your inversion in Shirsasana with the legs wide apart. It's a bit harder. So you see, you might practice this baby. I'm just lifting a little just to understand how to get out of my toes. You see that? That's a nice little drill. That's a nice little thing. If inversions are new to you, just make everything smaller. We're going to lift up from the center. Taking a block with me. Just make a right side triangle pose. Left toes in, right toes out, and exhale to pose. Well, it's morning, so we just stay here and breathe and focus. We just use the pose as the pillar for enlightenment in the mind, which is attention. You putting your mind in your body so that you can work on these alignments. Open your throat. Turn your gaze. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. On the left side, triangle pose. Right toes in, left toes out. Easy peasy. Line it up. I mean, really focus and see and look around your body. This is the triangle pose. A very unique pose. This position you don't see, in fitness or in Pilates. Just remember, it's here in yoga as a stretch for the top side. It's not a stretch for your legs. It's really a stretch for this track along the right hip. And inhale up. Good. Right side, half moon pose. Inhale, exhale. I got my right toes turned out. Good. Hopefully my client Denise is with us. Denise, if you're with us, here we are. We've arrived. 5. It's a very difficult pose to line up. 4. Right? It is not actually about trying to stretch. 3, it's about trying to turn your whole body on top of your right leg. 2, right, which means that this top leg, your left leg, has to have a feeling of turning up and out. And then to get your head in position, quite difficult. 1. So all of these places are for your attention. And this is a very good practice in the morning because you're really setting up your mental pattern right in the morning to pay attention to things. All eagerness goes away. All worry and concern goes away. And with your dristi and your inner eye, you're trying to pay attention to what the body is doing on top of your left leg. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, it's the right side, Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Turn the right toes in about 10 degrees, the left toes out. Sit it down, sit it low. Facing me, drop the hands to the center. Circle them up and open. Face me, hands center. Circle them up. That little bit of a back bend, and then open. Broaden the chest. And one more. Face me. And up. Yes. And open. 3. Deeper, deeper, deeper. 2. Yes, yes, yes. And 1. So good, so good. Left side. Virabhadrasana 2. Turn the right toes in. Left toes out. Wiggle your feet around. Find your marks on your mat. Inhale, exhale, take the pose out. Great. Face me. Drop arms. Circle up. And open. Face me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Big, big, deep pose. One more. Front. Up. And open. Legs burning. Legs burning. Great. Awesome. Wonderful. Wiggle your feet closer. Yeah. Jump your feet together. Hands in prayer. Nice. Turn to the left. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Medium staggered stance. Hands on your hips, hands in prayer, hands over your back. Either way, it's Parsvottanasana. Parsvottanasana. Drop down. So again, you can place the hands wherever they're just most comfortable to you. They can reach back. And we are trying to lift the belly button to the spine, expand the ribs, roll the shoulders back, and get your chin out a bit. 3 and 2. Listen carefully. 1. You're going to lift up a bit and turn this into a rotated triangle pose. You see, you're already over the right leg. So now you just want to put your left hand on the outside of the right leg and turn into a rotated triangle. Concentrate. Breathe. Sweat, burn, believe, believe. Concentrate. Inhale, exhale. Push the block forward. You're just going to go right into a rotated half moon. Okay, I'm just going to lift up. It feels like warrior 3 for a moment. And then rotate. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step way back, crescent lunging up, and prayer position left. Hi, hello, there it is. Feels so good. Wonderful. Downward facing dog, you're very close to the end now. Left leg lift, left foot step. Come on up with me, take your block with you. Come on up. Staggered stance to the right. Step your left foot forward though. This is Parsvottanasana. Staggered stance, forward fold. See, this is wonderful. You're nice and warmed up. You're going to get a very deserving shower. And I think it's great if you haven't had coffee yet, and then you can kind of decide if you even need it. Right? You can decide if you even need it now. You're going to go directly into the rotated triangle pose. You got your left foot forward already. So place your right hand on the outside of that left foot and rotate. So concentrate. These are all about working and breathing into the alignment. It's not about am I doing it right or am I doing it wrong. It's are you paying attention to what your body is doing? What are you doing? We're going to come down and then going to go into a rotated half moon. You already have your left foot forward. It's going to feel like warrior 3 for a second. Then breathe and rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back in the lunge. Yeah. Crescent warrior up. Just one of these and then rotate into the prayer position. There it is. Now see, wasn't that a nice class for today? Reading, breathing. We did all of those crunches. It was worth it. Some seated poses, some side bending. And the final standard standing poses. All right, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, you deserve it. And then from the child's pose, stay low, roll onto your back. This is the best way to do it. Move your body more to the left than you think. See, the more you come towards me, and then you just flip your hips down and roll back. Happy baby's pose, go ahead and hold onto your ankles. I always say hold onto your ankles instead of your feet. Hold onto your ankles, let your legs go out nice and wide. Final pose, you're going to place your feet down right down in front of your sit bones. Press the hips up, but take the hands back. Oh, that feels so open, so wonderful. Keep push up. Breathe deep in your belly. Breathe deep in your belly. Good. And lift up on your toes so you can roll your spine down. Okay, if you have a finishing pose that you need, pigeon pose, a spinal twist, can opener, stretch, something like that, it's good. But if you feel like you're ready to go into Shavasana, you've got everything you need. Yes, you can go there, relaxing. Hey, you're working from home. I don't know, how do you call in sick? Maybe you're still on holiday from the 4th of July. Wherever you are, set the rest of your intentions for the day. What are your pillars and lanterns? What makes foundation for you? This is the Gayatri chant. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavituvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yom Nah Prachodayat. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that we say, Namaste.